It was supposed to be just another promotional segment on the Graham Norton Show, a platform where celebrities often laugh, tell stories, and plug their latest projects. But what unfolded during Meghan Markle's latest appearance was nothing short of a public relations disaster. In an episode that has since gone viral, Graham Norton, known for his razor-sharp wit, appeared to completely unravel Markle's carefully curated public image. With biting humor and unwavering confidence, Norton didn't just ask tough questions, he dismantled the Duchess of Sussex's Hollywood persona in front of a live audience. What began as light-hearted banter quickly escalated into what viewers are now calling a career-defining moment of truth. From the moment she walked onto the stage, Markle's usual charm seemed strained. Dressed in what critics have described as over-the-top designer armor, she appeared more like a character auditioning for sympathy than a confident guest ready for fun. Norton, never one to back away from controversial territory, wasted no time in raising eyebrows. After a few generic questions about her upcoming Netflix project, he pivoted. "So, Meghan, how does it feel playing a character that's very similar to the role many believe you've played in real life?" The audience gasped. Markle's smile froze. For the first time in recent memory, the Duchess seemed caught off guard. No rehearsed answer, no polished deflection. She stammered a vague response about narrative ownership, but it was too late. The tone had shifted. Norton leaned into the tension, subtly referencing Markle's past claims about royal life, her public interviews, and her supposed truth-telling missions. "Some say you've rebranded more than Madonna," he quipped, igniting laughter across the room. What made the moment so brutally effective was Norton's reliance on facts, not innuendo. He cited public contradictions between her Oprah interview and documented royal events. For instance, Markle once claimed she and Prince Harry were married in private before their official royal wedding, a statement later disproven by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Norton brought it up casually. "So, was it the real wedding, or just a rehearsal with a touch of drama?" The crowd roared, but Markle's expression darkened. Even more damaging was the segment where Norton displayed clips from Markle's earlier acting career, including a little-known low-budget film she once tried to distance herself from. "You called this your worst photo movie ever, right?" he said, pointing at a still from the 2011 flick The Boys and Girls Guide to Getting Down. "Well, the critics may finally agree with you there." The audience chuckled uncomfortably. Markle was visibly unsettled, the polished image slipping under the pressure of cold, hard footage. Critics were swift in their post-show analysis. British tabloids celebrated Norton's takedown as a public service, with the Daily Mail calling it a long-overdue moment of accountability. Even neutral outlets like The Guardian noted the shift in public perception. Social media lit up, with hashtags like Meghan Exposed and Graham for PM trending in the UK. Viewers praised Norton not just for his humor, but for daring to challenge a figure who many feel has been insulated from criticism due to celebrity status. This wasn't just a bad interview, it was a public reckoning. For years, Meghan Markle has carefully controlled her narrative, positioning herself as a misunderstood victim of royal cruelty and tabloid intrusion. But on that stage, stripped of teleprompters, scripted interviews, and soft lighting, she faced an audience that wasn't buying the act anymore. Norton's brilliance lay not in cruelty, but in forcing authenticity where spin usually prevailed. Perhaps the most telling moment came near the end, when Norton jokingly offered Meghan a mirror. "Here, in case you need a quick reality check." She didn't laugh. The fallout has been significant. Public relations experts are already calling it the worst press moment of Markle's post-royal career. Netflix insiders have reportedly expressed concern about her upcoming docuseries, fearing a credibility crisis. Even Hollywood circles, normally her safe haven, are beginning to murmur. A former producer told Variety, "It's not just the British press anymore. People here are starting to wonder who the real Meghan is." In a world where image is everything, authenticity remains the one thing that can't be faked. And on that night, with the cameras rolling and the crowd watching, Meghan Markle's mask slipped, perhaps for good. The spotlight was unforgiving, illuminating not just her gown and carefully styled hair, but the subtle expressions that flickered across her face, the ones that no publicist could coach away. As she smiled, it seemed practiced, slightly too controlled, a beat off from the emotion the moment demanded. The applause roared, but her eyes scanned the crowd with something closer to calculation than connection. For years, Meghan had captivated the public with her blend of royal elegance and California cool, painting herself as both outsider and insider, victim and victor. But that night, something cracked. Maybe it was the unexpected question from the host or the murmured boos barely caught on camera. Maybe it was the weight of so many narratives finally collapsing under their own contradictions. Whatever it was brief, a flash of something unguarded, real, and unmistakably human. And in that moment, for those watching closely, the illusion faltered. The story she had so carefully authored no longer matched the character on the screen. Authenticity, it turns out, isn't a brand, it's a truth that eventually reveals itself.